Hey guys, hello, it is Monday. Time for the soldier today. Now, I am a bit sick, but I think my voice is somewhat back to where I can talk without sounding like I'm dead. So, let's keep going. So the soldier, this is the build I'm working with is I'm going more for a single target build because I think the single target powers of the soldier are much better than the AoEs. Such as, the AoEs are, the rocket launcher, the grenade, the shotgun. They're all cool, but as far as damage goes, I'm more into the sniper rifle and stuff like that. So I'm trying to boost that damage. So we're doing that today. Your main stat is ego, which is great because that increases your range damage and your hold resistance and stuff. Dexterity is your crit, and recovery is how much energy you have at base. So right now I have a lot of recovery, so I'm pretty much full. All my stats are kind of the same amount, so that's a bit interesting here. So we're going to go down and let's start talking about the spec tree. Okay, first we have aggression. Increases the amount of offense you receive from items by 10%. I wasn't really going for this route, the offense route, and I'll tell you why in just a few minutes or a few seconds, depending on how fast I get there. So we're going to go to insight. Your ego now grants a cost discount to your range powers. That sounds cool, but I would much rather get cost discount from my gear, such as this. So I didn't get that. And also, depending on how much recovery you have, it depends on how much ego you have. Like if you have a lot of ego, but not as much recovery, I guess you can go with insight. But if you have more recovery than ego, then you can go get mental endurance, which increases the amount of maximum energy your recovery grants by 100%. Mine are almost the same value, so I just picked which one I wanted more, I guess. But both these are fine. Just depends on how much stat you have of whatever, Hopefully that made sense. Then we have forces of will. Your secondary super stats now grant defense. I wanted defense more than offense because as a soldier you have absolutely no defense. So any defense is good. So that's the kind of the mindset I was going with here. Next we have mind over matter. Your ego now grants knock bonuses to your melee knock powers. You don't have any melee moves, so this is pretty much useless. And we have 5 points left, so I put 2 points in 6 cents. Your secondary super stats now increase your crit chance. That's always nice. You want crit, you can never have too much crit. And you have exploit opening. Whenever you critically strike a foe, your next non-crit deals additional damage equal to 15% of your crit severity. It's really not that much. You're really not going to notice. And I think it's better to put 3 points in follow through. Your ego now increases your crit severity. The reason why I put 3 points in severity and only 2 points in crit chance is because it's really hard to find things that increases your severity. As far as gear goes, there's a lot of crit gear, but there's hardly anything with severity on it. So anything that has severity, I want to put as many points as I can, because it's a hard stat to get. So I'm going to go with severity. So next we have the rush of battle. When you defeat an enemy, you regain 10% of your max health over the next 5 seconds. I thought that's pretty good. Now, there wasn't really too much to pick off this tree, and you'll see why in just a few seconds, but I thought this was good, because when you do kill somebody, which hopefully you will kill people with this build, you want some health back, because you don't have any heals. So we're going to go initiative. This one, your energy builder attacks now reduce your primary target's damage resistance to your attacks. I think get that up to 4%. It's really not that great. The reason why is because your energy builder is only 50-foot range, and everything else you have is a larger range, so I don't think you would use it all that much. We have Merciless, increase your crit severity by 15%. Like I said previously, anything with severity is fantastic. And then Aggressive Stance increases your defense by 20% of your offense value. Like I said, defense is good, so you want that. And you're probably wondering, but it increases it by my offense. Well, that's fine, because you should have offense on your gear and stuff like that. So I think you're okay. Next you have Focus Strikes. Increases the strike chance of your single target attacks by 6%. That's good. You want extra crit, especially on your single target, which includes sniper rifle, which is something you should always open with. It's 120 foot range, and it does really good damage if you got a lot of crit, a lot of severity. It's pretty fantastic, so I want that. Modified gear, increased amount of offense you receive. Like I've already said, I'm not really going the offense route. You can put it here instead of putting it in the rush of battle if you want a little bit more defense. Like I said, the rush of battle is just 2 extra points I had, so you can really put them anywhere you want that you feel you're lacking in. I just put them there just because I wanted to. So you can put them there if you want. Offensive expertise, your active offense powers benefit from a recharge reduction. Like I've said in my other previous videos, I really think you should get reduction with gear and not spend specialization points on them. And last we have mass destruction, increases the crit chance of your AoE attacks. Like I said, I'm focusing more on my single target rather than AoEs, so I'm really not going to put any points in this. Okay, next we have round them up. Your AoE attacks cause your targets to take 1% more damage. Like I said, I'm really not going for AoEs right now, so no points in there. You have Anguish. When you crit with a ranged attack, you can deal additional 62 penetrating damage every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. It's some damage, it's okay, it's fine. And I guess the thing here, Ruthless, increase your crit severity by 10%, that's good. So you have 2 points here, but you need 3 more so you can get to the next tier. You have Can't Touch This. When your energy builder deals damage, it has a 33% chance to daze your target. Like I said, you shouldn't really be using your energy builder all that much. I guess to build energy, obviously, but it's a 50-foot range, so they have to be pretty close. So the daze doesn't make too much sense because they're already pretty close to you anyway at 50 feet. Or to me, I guess. I guess they're somewhat far away, but I'm just saying, I don't really think the daze is really going to help you that much. So I guess the extra damage is good. Then you have like 1 point left. I put in Can't Touch This. You can put it in Round them up if you want the extra 1% more damage, which isn't really that much. Just 1% is not gonna, make or break a fight. So I just put it there just in case they do get close and I do get to daze them. They just move that much slower. It's okay. It's fine. That's just what I went with. Next we have Surprise Attack. Ooh, your single target attacks will have an additional 20% crit chance on targets above 90% health. This is great. It's like this is made for sniper rifle, because you use sniper rifle as an opening, has a 120 foot range, and since it's an opening, they're already at 100% health, so it has 20% extra crit, so it's pretty much going to crit, and with all that severity you're going to have, hopefully you get a big monster crit and take out everybody with one shot, henchman wise. Maybe villains, it depends on how much gear you have. So next we have Relentless Assault. Your maintain attacks increase your offense by 30 for 8 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. That's pretty good. It's like 150 if my amazing math skills are correct. And as far as maintain goes, this submachine gun is a maintain, assault rifle is a maintain, Gatling gun is a maintain. You have a lot of maintain, so hopefully you should be benefiting from this. Offense expertise. Your active offense powers benefit from a recharge reduction. Like I said previously, I'd much rather get it with gear. Next we have preemptive strikes. Your ranged blast attacks cause your next... Okay, we can already stop here because we don't have any blast attacks, so we don't need that. And for the mastery, it's pretty simple, really. For the Avenger mastery, we have whenever you get 2 critical attacks within 5 seconds, your next blast power has its charge time reduced by 50%. We don't have any blast, so we don't use that. We have Vindicator, grants bonus to range damage equal to 1/3 of the bonus strength. You don't have strength, or you shouldn't be stacking strength. I have 10 because that's just how much I start off with. We shouldn't be stacking strength because you don't do any melee moves, so you don't need that. So the best and the only choice, I guess, is Ego Mastery. It increases your secondary super stats by 20, increases your dexterity and your recovery by 20, so that's good. And that's basically it. Hopefully everything made sense. Like I say, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them. I apologize for my voice if it sounds weird. Like I said, I am a bit sick, but my voice is better, so I thought I might make a video today. I wanted this to come out on Monday, so hopefully it'll be out on Monday. And Wednesday will be the glacier. And after that, I have no idea. I plan on doing another theme video soon. I don't know what kind of theme I'm going to try to come up with. I want it to be damage related, so not much about taking damage, but doing lots of damage. Hopefully I can get something done. Maybe. I don't have any idea. So I guess Happy New Year, if it's already happened, or Happy New Year's Eve, if you're still waiting for it to come on. And I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.